It's time to do another True's Top 5. This time we're focusing on a classic old favorite of mine back from my childhood, and that is the classic card game Yukio. I love the old Yukio franchise, even to this very day. Had a lot of great memories from it, and in this top 5 video, we're talking about the top 5 best Yukio games. Let's get started!
5.
Number 5 on the list is a fun favorite of mine called Yukio Forbidden Memories. In this game you play as the pharaoh stopping some ancient evil trying to take over the world, the usual stuff. This takes place back in ancient Egyptian times, which was pretty interesting. The areas were pretty cool and you see some familiar faces too. The gameplay was the same as most Yukio games. You face against a duelist, start off with 8,000 life points, and if you get your opponent's life points down to 0, you win. Classic Yukio gameplay.
Four.
Next on the list is a classic handheld Yukio game back on the good old Game Boy Color. Good times back then. Good times. Anyway, this Yukio game is called Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. It's a lot of fun and a very fun classic favorite of mine back when I was a kid. I still have the game too, and it still works. Like Forbidden Memories, the gameplay is the same classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Gameplay, but what makes this one extra fun is that you can customize your own monster card in the game. Now, of course, you can't customize it to literally anything you want. There are some limits there. Customization back then was pretty small, but there are some good options. Just talking about this game brings back so many memories of my childhood. Back when me and some of my family and friends went camping, me and my 2 cousins always hang out in the camper truck playing video games. And for me, I always stayed up late playing the in-game on my own Game Boy Advance SP. Good times. I miss that good old camper truck. Lots of good memories from that.
Three.
Next Yu-Gi-Oh game we're talking about is a fun one on the PlayStation 2. This gameplay this time is actually different. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. This game was a lot of fun. In this game you play as Yuki facing against other opponents with capsule monsters. The capsule monsters are really cool, and at certain times you can either evolve a capsule monster into a more powerful version of itself or combine certain ones together. Basically, the gameplay of it was kind of like chess, but a lot more fun. I recommend giving it a try if you get the chance. It's a very fun game.
Two.
Next one we have here is Yukio the Duelist of the Roses. Now if you guys know me, you already know one of the reasons why I really like this game. But that's not the only reason. Like the Capsule Monster Coliseum, the gameplay on this one is also different, but in its own way. In the game you have what I believe they call a deck leader, and some of these deck leaders have certain abilities which are really helpful and really useful. The gameplay of it is also kind of like chess, but once again, way more fun. They also have attack animations in this game, which are really cool. The story mode was interesting too, but what I love most about the game is that awesome badass intro. I just love it.
1.
And now for number 1, my most favorite Yukio game ever, and still is to this very day, Yukio Falsebound Kingdom. No contest, that one was my absolute most favorite Yukio game ever, and still is. It's just amazing. Like the previous two on the list, the gameplay on this one is different than the others, and it's not similar to chess this time. In this game, you end up getting trapped in this video game world made by a company called SIC, and you have to play through the game to get out. Each player in the game are called marshals, which can control up to 3 monsters. The one in the middle is the leader of the 3 monsters. And the cool part is that some of these monsters have special attacks that can do a lot more damage to one or all 3 enemy monsters. You can also have your monsters be equipped with some items like Healing Medicine, Monster Reborn, which can revive one of your monsters that have been defeated, and some magic items that can either heal your monsters, give them a power-up boost, or use them to damage enemy monsters, poison them, confuse them, or paralyze them. But each monster you control can only carry 3 items, so choose wisely. In my personal experience of the game, I recommend the blue medicine, the red medicine, and the Monster Reborn to 1 or 2 out of your 3 monsters you control. They really come in handy. The game and story are both very fun and amazing. I highly recommend it. Also, if you notice, the gameplay of Yukio Falsebound Kingdom is very similar to those app games of today like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but Falsebound Kingdom, and we're doing it first. So whoever out there that owns the Yukio franchise, make an app game based off of Yukio Falsebound Kingdom. Only have it involve all kinds of Yukio monsters, not just the Gen 1 monsters. It would be very amazing, a very awesome fun app game, so do it! Make it happen! Well, that was fun, talking about my top 5 favorite Yukio games. I've been wanting to make a top 5 video of this for a long while. Let me know if you guys like my list here, and let me know what are your top 5 Yu-Gi-Oh games you like. I want to hear from you guys about it, either on here or on Twitter. I'm at TrueLoveHeart94. Also, let me know what other kinds of top 5 things you guys want me to talk about. I want to hear that from you guys too. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, click that notification bell, and share this to others. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time. I really hope they'll try to make an app game based off of Yukio Falsebound Kingdom. I love that game. If you guys want to see my top 5 video of Nintendo games, watch that video that's on the left. And on the right, if you want to see my game time video of the Klonoa Wii game, click on the video right there.